So the topic of today is the truth about owning a small business and running a small business. First of all, for those of you that don't know us, we're co-owners of Le Brunch Cafe in Nanaimo, little brunch place. Two Cafe Guys is our handle on YouTube, so subscribe and join.
Please subscribe.
Anyway, the first thing that we want to talk about is exhaustion. Just mental exhaustion, physical exhaustion. Well, I can't talk, I'm tired. Here we are Tuesday, and
I'm so tired.
It's
the beginning of the week. Yeah, it was Pride weekend, so I'm the sort of guy that just like gives and gives and gives and gives. I mean, I just run on energy.
Absolutely.
That's what
I think small business owners will.
I do the front of the house, eh? So
Yeah,
that
Chris
makes,
is
you know,
front of the
like the
house.
serving, the door, everything. So I just give.
And he's a real character.
I like what I do. I like people who laugh. You know, it's like my stage. You know, the wannabe actor.
The actor.
Yeah.
But he's amazing. You gotta come in. But take care of yourself. You know, exhaustion. It is definitely a big issue. A lot of reasons why people burn out. We've burned out a couple of times. We've had to close. I think you just have to look after yourself and make sure that you spend time a little bit to relax and chill.
Well-balanced diet also.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with the physical exhaustion. We'll talk about it a little later. But anyway, number 2 is staffing. Everybody knows how hard it is to find good staff. To find staff at all these days.
I think I found too for myself anyways the constant training. I mean, you know, you get excited, you get staff, and then, you know, something comes up and they leave. So it's the constant training
turnaround
that's taxing a little
staff.
bit, you know, after a while. That being said, you know, some people worked out great because they do have the passion. I think that's important.
Absolutely.
No,
but,
I have passion.
The problem with the staffing, it's a big issue. I think the whole industry, especially in restaurants, small cafes, you know, that we're suffering from that. People come and go, you know, you spend a lot of time, money, and resources into training people, and then they're gone, you know. Especially a small place like ours, we only have like 6 tables inside, very few staff, so when somebody doesn't show up, it's usually us that have to cover for
Not
people.
usually, all the time.
Always, exactly, you know.
Yeah.
Thirdly, I guess the big problem is
the tiny margins.
The tiny margins,
Yeah, I'm the one that do, you know, a lot of the grocery, to be fair. I mean, we don't use, as mentioned, I think before, we don't use much suppliers because it's not visible for us, so it's easier to just go and cheaper also. You go to Costco and that sort of place, and you see the prices going up all the time. And I'm sure that you could relate to that. You go to the shop, you see that. So there's no secret. So that's always a bit of it.
Yeah, prices are going up. I mean, we all know how prices are. It's sticker shock. You go in, I mean, things have gone up 20, 30, 40% in the last year. All this world problems that we're going through is
we're paying for that.
We're all paying as you know, as consumers and as business owners. And please understand, we're not making a fortune here. We're working our asses off to make ends meet. And sometimes, more than often, we're pay ourselves less than we pay staff. It's
very
simple.
true, very true. But we're just beautiful people.
Yeah, but we love it. It's a passion. But anyway.
Impossible customer
Oh
is another,
boy.
that's a good one.
Another one.
Although, I must say that I would say 99% of the time, or 98%, let's say 97% of the time, I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, people are great, are very respectful. But it's when you get people, like, people don't look at you now. They're just on their phone and they don't really care who they're talking to, and they want table for 7. They don't even look that we have 12 seats. They get upset with you.
Yeah, right away
it
seems like
they take over. I don't like that.
Exactly. We have a small cafe. We work by reservation mostly. We only have 6 tables. People come from all over it to come dine here, so you know we want to make sure that they have space. People come in the door with 7 people. Well, we seat like 12 people, and they go see that it's full. And what do? Because we reject them, say I'm sorry. We don't do it in a mean way, but they get all aggravated and angry, and they're on their phone, giving us a 1-star review because they couldn't get seated.
I tend to be more direct with people, not rude. I'm French Canadian.
He's French Canadian. He's not rude.
I'm not rude. I'm French Canadian. But that being said, I just kind of don't put out with bullshit anymore, and I'm very polite. But if somebody comes in and really face me and go, You have a free table there, even though it's free doesn't mean it's free. It's reserved. Period. People
Yeah,
can be
yeah.
in 5-10 minutes. They don't
We
get
had a
that.
client a couple of weeks ago that came and sat at a dirty table, 7 of them,
Yeah.
and they demanded
Yeah.
they demanded to
anyways.
be served, even though we politely said that our server politely said to the guy, please, that's not your table, it's reserved. He sat there and he was insisting. Chris had to go up there and give him a boot. And what
Giving
did we
my
get?
French smile.
3 1-star reviews from this group
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we couldn't seat them.
It's just one of
Anyway.
those things. I don't want to go on about this, but it's just one of those things that gets into you. I used to read Google review in the middle of the night, and it would attack me. You know, it was like just hurtful.
For
because
me,
you work
it
so hard.
hurts me a lot
Yeah.
more.
But
I
now
guess.
I
just
just
ignore
go,
it. I guess
screw it. I mean,
we do
just
our
go-
best, and we don't really
just go
look
somewhere
at
else.
reviews, and that's it.
Yeah.
We now focus on the 99% of the wonderful, great community
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that
It's all good.
supports us.
Yeah.
You know,
Physical demand is one of the
Yeah.
the point.
kind of goes with
Yeah.
exhaustion.
Exhaustion.
Just physically,
Yeah.
oh my God! Especially at 70.
Yeah.
My hands hurt.
Yeah.
Chris's hands hurt. It's the physical repetition. You know.
So the other day I was at a table and then I had to go down,
Crouch down. Yeah.
crouch down.
Scrouch down.
I had to crouch down, and I couldn't get up. Like my knees were like locked. People sometimes say, "Why do you do this?" And you're like 65. Aren't you retired? Blah, blah. I wish I could just retire at 65. But that's not going to happen for now. I feel that it's just because I love it. I love
It's
what
a
I do.
passion.
I just
we
love
love it. You have
That's
to
it.
have a
Yep,
passion
I have
in
to
your
work.
small business,
Period.
you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's a few
Pointers.
negatives, a few negative things that happened. We'll go into some positive things later. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please
Subscribe
subscribe.
to our.
We're going to have a lot more to come.
Yeah.
So
Thank you for listening to us today. It was wonderful, and we're
there's
very
the
happy.
actor.
We're very
have a
happy.
good day.
Bye,
Love you
guys.
all. Bye.
See you soon. Cheers.